Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Will Johnson again, FYPM underscore staffing, FYPM LLC. And today, let's just call them regulars. We have
Hi.
Samantha from Milky Melanin. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
Hi, guys. It's Samantha Jones from Milky Melanin, the owner and CEO. It's good to see you all.
And then we have Michelle from M Sculpt Boutique and M Sculpt Fitness.
Hi everyone, Michelle from M Sculpt Boutique and Fitness. How are you guys today? We're tuned in Chicago.
Okay. Glad to hear that. So, today, I want to go over. We talked about your how did you get started and things like that, and I want to go over that real briefly again.
Okay.
But today, I definitely want to talk about the how. We're all parents, all of us,
Yeah.
and let's say challenging is the word we're going to use.
Okay.
Sometimes being a parent and trying to run a business and work or do whatever you're doing can be challenging. So
Absolutely.
let's go ahead and start with how did you get like your why and how did you get started, which we talked about a little bit about last time.
Yeah, so when I started off with M Sculpt, originally it was just M Sculpt Fitness, right? It was solely just working on that fitness segment. So trying to sculpt your body, trying to stay healthy, trying to lose weight, right? And keep this going as a long-term thing, not just a short-term goal, right? So how I did it was I would start off with trying to do little mini workouts and stuff and trying different fitness products. I found out that didn't work for me, so I would go off and I would create my own. How I did it was I would go through different manufacturers, let them know what exactly was my goal, and once that was my goal, I figured out what was my goal. I would work towards that, and really just taking little time out of my day and putting in that effort that would take me to where I am today. I feel like Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So I definitely want to take some type of time, even if it's an hour, 30 minutes. I would love for it to be 2 hours, just time to focus on, separate from everything else in my crazy world, just to focus on what I really, really wanted to do. So then I would go and get my LLC, my EIN, my business license, all those things that I would need to have a legitimate business, and then move forward with what which I'm doing now.
Okay. So
Hmm.
let's talk a little bit about the how. How are you able to run two successful companies, a brick and mortar, and you said not by yourself, but it started off just you, and then how did you snowball and add to what you have going on?
Really, is just multitasking. Really, I'm already a single parent, so I know the entire schedule of my parenting. What time my son gets out of school, what time I got to pick him up, what time I have to take time for myself, and then putting it all into a schedule. So, okay, 8 to 5, my son's gone. Okay, then that means during this time, 8 to 5, I need to sit down and solely focus on just M Sculpt. I need to focus on how can I build this brand? How can I continue to get this brand out there so other people know what we offer and what is really going on with M Sculpt. Just really just multitasking. Before 8 a.m., I'm brainstorming. During 8 to 5, I'm working towards building a brand. And then after hours, I'm still thinking about my next move. You know, the next move got to be the best move. So really just focusing on and planning. I have the proper plan for those things to happen the way that they should happen. Um, yeah.
Let's go into the planning real quick because this
Going
is
to
the
the
thing I have the
okay,
planning.
okay, the planning.
The reason I want to go there is because I met you through Samantha.
Yeah.
And now you guys have a partnership. Like, tell me how like the planning stages to that, because people want to just jump in. Let's work together. Let's do this,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work because the planning is not put into place.
Yeah.
And not just that, you opened up a brick and mortar. There are people who open up brick and mortars and they're closed within 3 or 4 months because they did not properly plan.
Yeah.
So talk about that a little bit.
Really just writing out what is my goal, right? My goal, I want to start off, what is their real short-term and then long-term goal. Writing out those things and then executing them. So okay, I want to start a brick and mortar. First, okay, you need to make sure you have inventory. You need to make sure you have a website. You need to make sure that all your dots is connected before you just jump right into it. And then once you have everything aligned out in front of you, you can kind of envision. Then I envision, how is this going to look? What is the look you're going for? And then when I partner with Sam, I definitely want to do my research first, right? I want to see, what is her business really about? Is she passionate about this business? Is this really just something that she wants to get in just for the money, or is she just doing it because she actually loves it? And speaking with Sam, I've grown to really love this business that she stands behind, and I'm so happy that I partner with it, because not only do I have somebody that's has done their research on their business, has actually tested it out. It's cruelty free. It's all vegan. So it's really just to know and do my research to know before I just jump in head first. Just, oh, it looks like a couple dollars. No, it's actually something that's passionate, that we care about, that we love, and that we want to show others what is really going on with our businesses, so that they can feel the way we feel, very passionate and, about our business.
Jump in for one moment. I want to just say, taking the time to get to know the person you want to partner with.
Yeah.
Taking that initiative to actually see if your goals align, because just because it glitters on the outside don't mean it's gold.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like we both took that meeting very seriously to understand the depth of what we both wanted to accomplish. Absolutely. And we saw some of the same goals. That is more so of the reason why we partnered together. So just taking that back, you have to talk to people and make sure what you're saying aligns with what they're saying. Because if their goal isn't your goal or somewhere similar to, you're not going to be happy in any partnership. And sometimes you're going to end up giving more than you're getting.
Yeah, you don't want that clashing, and you really want to sit down and have those meetings and those conversations, because it can definitely turn upside down, and it's something that could have been avoided.
Yeah, and you also want to make sure no one's taking advantage of you too.
Absolutely.
So you really have to take meetings seriously. Be about your business. Come in with a book, knowing what you're going to talk about. Why you talking about it? Your dollars and your cents, your percents and your dollar signs. That's all that matters. And if that goal there doesn't align, nothing else will go according to plan. So M Sculpt is doing amazing things. I mean, your fitness is, first of all, what you do on the weekends at the Swamporama. She has like so many people walking around with the vest on.
Yes.
I went in there one day. I was like,
you got to
Yes, and it was amazing, because we're in a time now where we've done COVID-19 and the pandemic, and everyone's gained this weight. Me and Will actually had a conversation about this. If you guys hear me call him Mark, it's just because I know him a little better than everybody else. So, but it's so funny, because we had a conversation about how he's losing weight and has lost weight, and your vest has offered amazing things to him. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to make sure that we're putting the success stories out there. We're not just saying, hey, I sell vests, but look what I'm doing. Mark has dropped, I don't want to put his number out there, but
no, he told me, which is awesome.
It was 20.
20 pounds.
That's awesome.
And we want to applaud that, because this is hard. Right?
Yeah,
so let me say this. I'm smiling for a couple reasons. Number one, before I met you, Michelle, I was on the phone with Samantha, and she was like, bro, I got this meeting. What question should I ask? I'm nervous. Like, I didn't know anything about, like, she was really serious about the meeting.
Awesome.
So I want to double down on that part.
Yeah.
You have to know what you want. You have to know what you offer as a business.
Right.
Number one, and she knew it, and she had researched your business. Yeah. And I think you guys, like, not only your passions, your work ethic, just your spirits too. Like, neither one of you are like nasty people. I think y'all are going to go very far in what you guys are doing. The second part is, I was smiling because I just noticed you had on the vest.
Yeah.
And yes, I wear that vest 4 to 5 times a week. Try to get like 10,000 steps in. So it's not just the vest, it's also eating right, but it's also doing the little things that's going to get to your next goal. And that's pretty much what we're talking about, right? It's getting to goals. So yeah, I think I told you I dropped like 20 pounds.
Yeah, you did.
Which
And
is
I'm getting,
amazing.
That is great. Oh my
yes.
God. Because, I love to hear the success stories. And that's what actually drives other people into say, oh my God, if he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. And now I want to do it. And I let them know, don't solely just hope that it's just going to be the waist trainer or the sweat vest. Like, this is a lifetime goal. You really have to change the things that you do on a daily basis to get the results that you really want, and keep it going. You have to stay consistent and dedicated.
Absolutely. I agree with that for sure.